What if I told you the secret to waking up your most vibrant creative self isn't some new productivity app or complicated habit? What if it is, in fact, a century-old idea from myself? Imagine if you could turn your ordinary mornings into moments of real creative spark, even before your first coffee. Let us be real. For many of you, I perceive that mornings can just be a blur. You are hit with notifications, to-do lists, and that leftover tiredness from yesterday. Creativity? That often gets shoved to the bottom of the pile, something you will get to if there's time. I can sense this feeling of being creatively stuck, as if you are just going through the motions, especially first thing in the morning. It can truly cast a shadow over the rest of your day. We all want that spark, that knack for seeing things differently, and bringing fresh energy to what we do. But your mornings often feel more like hitting play on a preset program than a chance to truly awaken. And that is where I wish to offer my perspective. Perhaps my name brings to your mind beautiful poetry and deep thinking. I have always been a true visionary, one who believes that every single one of you has huge creative potential inside. I was not just a writer, I was an educator, a thinker who started a rather unique university called Visva Bharati. It was all built upon my idea of learning in tune with nature and helping people grow in a well-rounded way. At the core of my philosophy is this simple but powerful thought I find so inspiring to share. Every morning is a new beginning, a chance to see the world and ourselves in a fresh light. For me, and this is a truth I hold dear, creativity was not just something for artists and poets. I said, creativity is the surplus in man, meaning it is a fundamental part of being human. It is not just about making things, it is about seeing the world in new ways, solving problems with a bit of flair, and letting our true selves shine through. I felt that when we create, man expresses his truth. So, from my perspective, tapping into your creative side is really a way to understand yourselves and your place in the world a bit better. And I believe this creative spark is brightest when our minds are fresh, as in the morning, ready to soak up new ideas and impressions. I think I was quite spot on. So, how can you take this old wisdom of mine and use it in your 21st century lives, perhaps even tomorrow morning? Well, I believe it is actually simpler than you might think. First up, mindful observation. I was always about really deeply looking at the natural world. Even if you are in a busy city, I encourage you to just take a few moments. Notice the light, the shape of a cloud, that stubborn weed pushing through the pavement, or a bird singing its heart out. I find that just stopping to really see can snap you out of autopilot and awaken your senses. Second, creative expression. Now, this does not mean you have to compose a symphony before breakfast. It could be as simple as jotting down a few thoughts in a journal, doodling a quick design, humming a little tune, or even just making your coffee with a bit of intention and artistry. Trust me, any act of creation, big or small, gets the mind going. Third, break from rote habits. I was not a fan of learning by rote. I wanted people to interpret things creatively. For your morning, this could mean taking a different path on your walk, trying a new, but still easy breakfast, or putting on a different type of music. I have found that shaking up one's routine even slightly can stop the mind from just going numb. And finally, connect with the universal. I believed in linking our small, everyday selves to something bigger. This could be a short moment of quiet thought, a bit of meditation, or simply feeling grateful for the new day. For me, making this connection can give a wider view, lifting one above the immediate stresses. Taking on my morning message is not about piling more onto your already full plate, I promise. It is about shifting how you see things. It is about seeing the dawn not just as the kickoff to a list of chores, but as a fresh invitation to experience, to feel, and to create. I believe that by consciously choosing to look with fresh eyes, even for just a few moments, you can turn those same old mornings into genuinely creative awakenings. This little practice can ripple through your whole day, bringing more purpose, joy, and fresh energy. You might find yourself tackling problems with new ideas and noticing the small wonders you used to miss. I certainly experienced this in my own life. So, here is my invitation to you. Tomorrow morning, before the day really kicks in, try just one of these simple things. Maybe it is 5 minutes looking at the sky, or just writing 3 sentences of whatever is in your head. See how it feels. What is one small way you could bring fresh eyes to your morning tomorrow? I would love for you to pop your ideas in the comments below. Let us inspire each other. And if this message clicked with you, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more ideas from me on living a more inspired and creative life. My insights, which I have shared with you today, show us that creativity is not some rare talent for a lucky few. It is a daily practice of seeing things fresh, of renewing ourselves. I truly believe every sunrise is like a new page, and how we greet it can really set the tone for a life filled with more joy, more wonder, and more of our true selves. The power to live creatively today? From my perspective, it really starts with how you decide to meet your morning.